Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to create a Voki. You've clicked on the link in the Yotmail, you finalized the registration process, and now you're ready to create a Voki. First thing that I want to bring to your attention is if you go back to the instructions and you go down the page, this was all the registration instructions. So now you're at making a Voki. One of the things is you're going to be making 3 different Vokis. 1 must be recorded by your voice, and 2, you can use the automated voice that the program has. But remember, 1 must be recorded using your own voice. So I'm going to go down. It says that the first character, okay, you're going to be saying things that you like to do and things that you don't like to do. 4 things you like to do and 4 things you don't like to do. That's what you're going to be recording in Spanish. Character number 2 will be a separate Voki, and you're going to be saying all these things in Spanish, complete sentences, your name, your age, where you're from, how many brothers and sisters you have, and your phone number. And the last character, you get a little bit more flexibility. You're going to make a recording in Spanish of your choice. So the only thing I can say about that is make sure you say appropriate things. Alright, let's go back over here. So you've clicked on the link and it's taking you to this page right here. You're ready to make a Voki. You're going to go right here where it says try it. It's free. Click on that and you're going to see a character. Now one thing that you need to notice here is that these little banners here that are blue, it says only in Voki Classroom. These are not free. So anytime you see the blue banner on the corner, that means that you cannot use that Voki. So don't waste your time on it. To go and find one that is free, you're going to click on this little character right here. And then it's going to bring up a whole bunch of different amount of characters. You can scroll through these. Okay, you got dogs and you got cats, 3D. Also, some of these, again, if you notice, it's going to say it's only in Voki Classroom, so those are not free. So let's just go and find one of these that is free. Let's look at this one right here. So this one, there is no banner, so this is free to use. So let's look at this. So if you notice here, you have clothing. So if I click on this, let me see here. Let me go down a little bit. If I go to clothing, not a lot of options here. So sometimes you don't have much options to really tweak your character. Other characters can be tweaked more than others. On this particular one, you can decide that you're going to take off the hat or leave it. Shirt-wise, doesn't really give you a lot of options. Now with this character, let's see here, you can tweak the mouth. You can make it small, you can make it big. The nose, small and big. The body. And of course the height. So you make it however you want to make it. Okay. So once you've gotten a character that you want, and sometimes, let me see here, sometimes you can change color and sometimes you can't. Let's see if we can go back. Let's hit done and say we want to go back to the character. We want to change and find a different character. Let's see what we can find here. You got monsters, you got smiley faces. These you can't use. Let's see if we have any more over here that we could possibly use. Let's see here. Let's look at this one. So this one, notice how you can actually tweak the colors. Okay, the makeup, the eyes. You can do the, change it however you want it to be. Clothing gives you different options here. So you get the idea about this. You can go and tweak this however you want it. Once you get done and you have the character that you want, hit done. And then notice how it says give it a voice. So at this point, let's just say I want this character to be the one that I record my voice. Okay? And then you're going to go back, of course, to the first character. And this is 4 things that I like to do and 4 things that I don't like to do. So I may go ahead and write these things down in Spanish beforehand so that I'm ready to record. Go back to my Voki, and if you click on the little phone thing here, it brings up a phone number. So you can, call this number, and then there's a passcode, okay, and follow the instructions on what it tells you to do when to record your voice, and it will sync your voice with your character. And then make sure you hit save, okay, so that you save your Voki. So let's, the other option here is if you want this one to be one of the automated ones, I can click on this right here, the keyboard, change it to Spanish so that it has a pretty good accent. Let's see here, there we go, Spanish. You can change the voice however you want it to be. And then let's just say, I'm just going to make something up, me gusta jugar, okay. Let's see how this sounds.
Me gusta jugar.
Okay, and so I can change it to different voices.
Me gusta jugar.
When I find the one that I like, okay, and I've come up with 4 things that I like and 4 things that I don't, and I've written all that in here, I'm going to go ahead and hit done. Okay, and I want to go ahead and hit publish. And this is how I save it. It's important that you hit publish, because if you don't, then it's likely that your character will not be saved. So I'm going to title this character number 1, and I'm going to hit save. So once my character has been saved, okay, you're going to see it right here. Alright. Let's see here. If I click on my Voki, okay, I'm going to see for sure that it's been saved. So this is character number 1, and it has been saved. So then I'm going to go ahead and go back to create Voki, and I'm getting ready to make another Voki. Let's just say that this was the one that I wanted. I tweaked it the way that I want it to be, and so I'm going to go ahead and go to publish again. Oh, I can't do that because I have not put any audio in. So again, if this is the one that I'm going to call and sync my voice to my character, I would use this little phone. If not, I can use this, and I can type in me gusta correr. Okay, me gusta correr. Alright, so let's just see how that sounds. Again, change this to Spanish. If I can find Spanish, there we are. Let's just hear how that sounds.
Me gusta correr.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's change this one to Monica. See how that sounds. Monica does not want to speak. Let's see here.
Me gusta correr.
There we go. So let's say I'm done with that one. And then also, by the way, sometimes you're able to change the backgrounds. You can change the different backgrounds, what you want. Hit done. And then you can go to publish. And I'll call this character number 2. And I'm going to go ahead and save this. And it's going to go through its saving process. Once that has got done saving, okay, If I go to my Vokies, I should have 2 now that have been saved. Alright, there's my 2, and I need 1 more character. And so this is how you make a Vokie. I will create another video on how to turn in your 3 Vokies.